Ah, welcome back, Ethan.
Hi.
How did you enjoy the first half?
It was really good.
Do you know what I just realized?
What?
I'm getting outcast by a halfling team.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm chaos. Oh, wait! He's got 2 out. I'm not! Hooray! It's even Steven!
Yeah. I love that little guy. Look at him. That's a metaphor for something. A halfling running in place forever. Shocked.
I feel like a halfling stuck in a hamster wheel. I don't know. This was actually kind of tricky. I wasn't sure how I wanted to set this up. Because I know he can just throw a halfling over me. And I had no idea how Ewie was gonna put his front line up. If it would just gonna stack it on the LOS or just leave it be. So, and I was down 1 guy, so I couldn't go in my regular outline. So I decided to just do not as shallow as I usually do, but a pretty wide defensive line, and then kick it short because I figured I might get blitz, which would be really nice.
Yeah.
And
that big exposed side.
Yeah, and also if I kicked it long and it actually went pretty far, he'd have to use a whole turn to run down there and get it, and then like run forward the next turn, which means I would effectively waste a turn, since I want to win, so I want to score as quickly as possible. So having it really far down wouldn't really help me, and it would also mean I'd probably move most of my guys up, like to just try and get to the ball, and then he could once again just throw a halfling over me and run down and score, which I don't want to happen.
Damn, Dio going toe to toe with Deep Fruit there. He's tough as hell.
Yeah, and Morticia's not being inspired the least, getting punched the fuck out of.
Yeah.
That's a proper term, by the way. Yes! Good!
Gotta shove him away. Can't stand next to the tree anymore.
Take root, you bastard.
Okay, so that's 1 tree out.
Yeah. Which is nice.
And that's it. But yeah, that's good.
And I'm freaking... so I'm really pleased about that, and then a freaking halfling comes along and clocks Mr. with a fist right in the face.
No, that's the oh, stuns him.
Yeah. So let's do a quick recap. Deep-root strong branch doesn't do anything. Morgan Tord managed to knock a guy down, and the freaking halfling stuns the last of my Chaos Warriors. But hey, at least the halfling didn't manage to pick up the ball, which is really good. Because
at least the halfling fucked up.
yeah. Yeah, but that was actually that's really good for me, because now I have a shot at actually well, scoring, hopefully. But then I fuck up.
And you've still got 3 rerolls.
Because my plan was to have Mikey blitz.
Yeah, but then you moved him
instead.
without declaring your blitz.
Yeah, so I can't blitz him. So now I'm like, do I want to... Yes, I do. I guess I could if I... So I do. Also, in case people missed it, Ewie only managed to steal 1 of my rerolls, I think, because I've got 3.
Yeah, he stole 1.
And then Hasselhoof shows everyone who's boss.
That's good. That is pretty much best case.
Yeah.
Yep.
I know people hate Hasselhoof, but
who hates Hasselhoof?
Everyone.
No one hates Hasselhoof.
Everyone hates Hasselhoof. I'm the only guy that likes Hasselhoof.
I like Hasselhoof.
No, you don't. Don't lie.
I like Hasselhoof.
He said, lying. Lee?
I don't like him as much as Ragnar, but who does?
What?
Damn.
No one, really. Yeah, that kind of sucked.
Well, you got the ball. You can't win them all.
Yeah. No, I mean, it's a whole lot better than it should be or could be. But then Hasselhoff can't take the strain or the stress
Of a tree running at him.
Yeah.
No, that's okay. It's just a big tree with sweatbands on.
It's still not bad. Halflings aren't that quick, and Ewie has committed most of his speedier part of the team on the LOS.
That's good.
Yeah. I like getting pushed. It's nice.
Yeah, Morg's his fastest player, and he's just getting him deeper and deeper. But hey, at least he's next to the cow now.
Yeah. For some reason, the halflings really hate my Chaos Warrior. I'm not sure why. He hasn't done anything wrong.
Is it because they look like two halflings piled on top of each other?
Could be. What happened down there? Oh.
He made it.
Yeah. Or did he?
I think he might have been aiming to hit your guy. Halflings.
Halflings. Can't dodge for shit. Oh, damn. So, in case you can't tell, I've actually got one Beastman just behind Strong Root, or the Deep Root Strong Ranch, and one above him. So, number 5, which is Mikey, and number 6, which is Grumble Goat. I think, yeah, they are chilling out kind of next to the ball. Not next to the ball, but if they manage to make a dodge, they can get to it. But first, I'm gonna push some elves.
Yeah, you're gonna grapple the halfling.
Yeah, because I really wanna hit that guy.
Nice.
Morgenthorg. So let's punch a guy, shall we? My plan here is pretty much to... The reason I blitzed the halfling is I really want him not to be standing, so he can't pick up the ball.
Yeah.
Now that didn't go according to plan, but still. I could have rerolled, since I do have some rerolls, but I need the reroll for this dodge right here.
Yeah. And also, if you do score, I think he gets to re-chef. Is chefing per drive or per half? It's per half.
I will check.
I'm sure it's per half.
Yeah, roll 3d6s at the start of each half to see what effect the chef's cooking has on the team. For each die that rolls 4 or more, the team is so inspired that they gain a reroll. In addition, the opposing team is so distracted by the fantastic cooking smells emanating from their opponent's dugout that they lose a reroll, which is kind of strange considering half of the teams in Blood Bowl probably don't eat much. But then again, halfling cooking.
Halfling cooking, it's that good. It's so good even skeletons want to eat some.
Mm-hmm. They're like, well, I got these teeth in my skull. I might as well use them.
Yeah, this is a pretty safe touchdown now. He was going to have to do the big throw. And that's pretty much all he's got.
Yeah. And he can only do one throw a turn. So he can get a 1-die block. But Mikey does have block, so he's still safer than he could have been.
He's as safe as they come.
Yeah. But yeah, that... You don't want that to happen. It kind of sucks getting a skull. When you're that close. I mean, at least getting a push means that you've done something. Just getting a skull means that you're running as fast as you can up to someone else and then getting instantly knocked down. Look at him!
Mikey's leveled up.
Yeah, but he did that earlier.
Yeah,
Still.
but
Now he's got 19.
yeah, that's even closer to
Yeah.
the next one.
I wonder why they still haven't fixed that thing where the ball floats in midair after you score. It's really odd.
It's magic. It's magic ball. It's wizards. Wizards did it. Wizards and ghosts.
Ah, freaking ghosts. I hate him.
It's okay. He's still got 3 spare halflings. It's fine. Oh Jesus.
Yeah, I don't have to worry about a thing. And I like my setup, so I'm gonna go with the same again. And Ewie has, I think, moved one more halfling back, but I'm not entirely sure. Oh look!
Perfect weather for.
Yeah.
That's good. That's good.
That's pretty nice because that means I can reach the halflings, which is what you want.
And you won't even have to go for it and make a big mistake.
Yeah. But yeah, unfortunately, since I scored, Athos, Porthos, and Aramis is no longer rooted. And he can punch poor Mr. the Fister. Never done anything bad to anyone. All he wants to do is...
the punching.
Yeah, but that's out of love, not out of hate. Also, he just likes to crowd surf people. What's wrong with that? Nothing, I tell you. There's nothing wrong with that.
He really needs to stand firm himself.
Yeah.
So then he's safe
Yeah,
from crowd surfing.
We haven't talked about it, but I noticed that in this match, I haven't thought about it earlier, but when like in earlier rules revisions, and I'm not sure if this is a house rule or not, but I, for some reason, remember if you friends use stand firm player, and they use stand firm on like the first block, you're not allowed to block again. Apparently, this isn't the case anymore, or has never been the case.
I remember it being that as well.
Yeah.
At some point.
But apparently now you can block again against the stand firm player, which I find really odd.
You're just going crazy at a guy.
Yeah, but it doesn't make sense fluff-wise, because stand firm means that they're so stoic that like you can't move them, so all your momentum would have been gone in the first block. Here, Ewie admitted to making a mistake. He threw the guy one square too short.
Yeah.
Yeah. So he couldn't actually score.
They might have changed that for Rulebook 6 though, because I know horns don't need you to move one square.
Yeah.
You don't need the strength bonus anymore. Just that a blitz gives it to you.
Which I'm not complaining, but once again, I'm sure they had good reason to do it, but it kind of doesn't make sense anymore.
You don't make any sense, especially because you're going to do this block and shove or stumble him into the end zone so he scores.
I would never do that. Actually, I probably would had I... no, I wouldn't have. No. I'm gonna do that instead. Yeah, no sandwich for you, fatty!
Yeah. Oh, and now he's a slow halfling as well. Oh dear. What a shame.
Yeah. If you can't take the heat, stay out of the kitchen. And we all know that they would never do that. Here I wanted to crowd surf him, but then temptation took over, and I'm like, I might injure him but I didn't.
I'm just assessing the field, and it's okay.
Yeah, if you compare this to like my first attempt, like turn 2 of like the first half, this is actually much better. In that all his big guys are in one big lump in the middle, and most of my mobile players are actually pretty far away, so he can't get to me. I've got some Chaos Warriors that will tie up his tree man, but that's probably the best they can do right now. They got armor value 9, so they might get hurt, but it's less of a chance they'll get hurt than anyone else. And that also means the trees can't really move anywhere. Do I want to waste it? No, I don't. So let's just line it around there. But yeah, I think the most important thing right now for me is to tie up Morgentorg, because he's still a really big threat. The trees at this point are not. I mean, they can still chuck halflings at me, which is really dangerous, but they can't come after me myself. Apparently that tree just teleported.
Yeah, he did his magic.
Yeah, or it could be me not doing my job when it comes to editing this, but I'm gonna go with magic because I believe in it. Ha!
Yeah,
Tentacles!
It worked. It worked.
Yeah,
finally.
I know. It's actually he's doing what he's meant to do.
It only took the weakest player in the game to try and move away from him.
Yeah, but he did it twice.
It's working. It's finally working. It's coming together.
Yeah.
Now all he needs is
that's
presence.
Yeah, that's great work, Thread. We made it. We made Tentacles work. All we have to do from now on is to play only halflings.
Play really weak. Again, playing Nurgle last night, where I couldn't punch any of his guys because they were too ugly and smelled too bad. A Flesh Golem, strength 4, failed to escape from Tentacles. And I think that's anything but a 1 as well.
Yeah, it probably is. I could read it in the rules, because I've got them here, but do we really want to talk about Tentacles?
No. No, we'll see them. We'll see them soon enough.
Yeah.
Again.
Here's the problem with Tentacles, though. I've got... It worked really well. I've got 2 halflings tied up. But my problem now is I've got a Minotaur standing next to 2 really squishy halflings.
Yeah.
But if I
punch him.
Yeah, but if I do punch him, I'm gonna be next to a tree, and I don't want to do that. But still, punching halflings. Yes.
Yep, that's good. That
is actually excellent for me, since Larry, Curly, and Mo, that tree has no halfling next to him. So he can't chuck a halfling unless the halfling runs over there, which means the halfling can't run around later on.
Yeah.
So, and he's on the wrong side of the pitch anyways. So he's effectively down to kind of 2 tree men, which I'm really pleased with, since he's got a fair bunch of halflings lying around right now. I'm controlling the ball. All my beastmen are free to move about, so I'm feeling pretty confident about this. At least this turn. I mean, like, it could be much worse.
Well, you got 3 turns. Damn, that is a good animation. That poor little guy.
He landed on his head, I think.
Yeah, and got his head stuck in the ground like a weird ostrich.
I think that's probably the last thing you want to call halflings ostrich.
He's like a strange ostrich. He's not like
like
a really ostrich.
He's like a really strange ostrich.
Yeah. Okay. I see what you're doing. It's gonna punch the ostrich man.
Yeah. And the reason I'm doing that weird curve is I figure if I do get like that, I can put him next to my Minotaur
Yeah.
and not have to worry about it.
And now... I'm thinking again, this is pretty in the bag. I don't want to jinx it, but I'm gonna.
Thanks. It means a lot, you jinxing it for me.
And if Hasselhoof scores, if he gets MVP, he'll level up.
Yeah.
He'll be a real boy again.
Yeah, finally.
He's
It's
the new
also
Hagrid.
it's gonna make it even worse for Ragnar, since Hasselhoof is the newest recruit and he's already got one skill going for the second.
Yeah. Ragnar, no. It's really good how Ragnar has played 15 games and not got a single point.
Well, he doesn't need points.
Yeah, he doesn't, but
He's great without points.
you would have thought by luck he
Well,
might have fallen onto a casualty or something.
Well, he does have a casualty, actually. But only one.
Only one. Poor guy.
No, doesn't need more.
He's a solid player, he's got good fundamentals. In fact, his fundamentals are so good, he doesn't need anything else. Yeah, smash him.
Yeah, which was actually kind of vital, because otherwise Morgentorg would have thrown him. And it also means I can do this!
Shove a little man.
And shove him
Shove
some
him
more,
some
I guess.
more. Oh yeah.
But yeah, I'm feeling pretty confident. Morgenthorg is tied up. The only halflings that are movable is that guy and a guy really far back.
He can't really cover enough ground with one halfling to stop
he
5
can't.
beastmen. Oh, Morgenthorg's free.
Yep. I mean
That's a problem, but
that is a problem, but that's also kind of like the one problem.
if you can get past that.
I'm hoping I
free.
can.
5 beastmen should be able to do it.
Yeah.
Should be able to take him down. Look at that little guy go. I love having to go for it to go 3 squares. Oh,
So in case you're wondering what exactly happened, the halfling at some point during mid-fight decided that fuck this and injured himself, and then Steve Worstman got stunned.
no, that's fine. That's
Yeah.
also fine. It would have been nice if Steve could have got some points breaking a halfling with his face.
Yeah.
But just
I
one
wonder
of
if he
them
does get
things.
points for that. No, he can't. I don't.
No, it's like when a guy hurts himself dodging away. He did it to
Yeah.
himself.
Well, to be fair, he didn't actually do it to himself. Deep
tree did
Strong
it.
Branch did.
Yeah, a tree forced it upon him.
That's a pretty good excuse. I didn't do it. A tree did it. I'm gonna start using that.
I can see you're worried about whether you should tie Morg up with more guys, but he's probably going to be getting a 2-die block anyway.
Yeah, the problem at this point is that halfling is in the way for me to actually get another guy down there. But that sorted that bit out. No. What I should have... Let's see if I do it. Do I do it? Yes, I do. Good for me.
Yep. So now he's got to get a guy and follow up, and then he's still going to have to make a dodge to get near the ball carrier.
Well, I mean, he could dodge, but that's going to be tricky because he only got 3 agility, and he's dodging into a tackle zone. He could blitz out, which shouldn't be a problem, but then he can't blitz my guy.
You just want to be away from the tree, even if it's the referee escorting you off the pitch away from him.
I'm more scared of him having halflings next to him. Since Morgenthorg isn't throwing this round.
And that's the perfect result.
Yep.
That's fine, because it means he's not following up. But he did injure him, so he can.
He can now dodge out.
But that's not as good as if he'd smashed him out of the way.
Yep, it's not. But he's out of rerolls, which is, I find kind of funny. The halfling team is out of rerolls before me. But
it's quite the twist.
That's what happens when you only get 1 halfling chef. I wonder, can you get more? No, you can't, so never mind.
Yeah,
that's what happens when you buy it. That's actually kind of shitty.
Yeah.
They should be able to get more. I'm going to complain to someone.
Complain to me.
Ethan, I've just realized something horrid.
Yeah?
The halflings can only get 1 halfling chef. And that's clearly not enough, because that's at most 3 rerolls stolen from the other team. And considering most teams have more rerolls, or would at some point get more rerolls, it just isn't enough. What are you going to do about it?
Nothing.
I don't think you're taking this serious enough.
No, I have taken it very seriously. I gave it a lot of thought, and I'm going to leave it as it is.
I can't say I agree with that.
If you bought another chef, that's like 2 Bloodweiser babes you can't buy.
But what? I'm not following your argument here.
Bloodweiser babes.
Oh, I see. Okay, never mind. I was mistaken.
You don't really want to do the 1-die block against him, do you?
No, I don't. What my plan here is, I really want a 2-die block, so I need to move. I need to move this guy up, but that's a going for it.
Yeah.
Since Morticius has low movement.
Yeah.
And I'm really scared of going for it at the end of like the last turn. I do have a reroll, but it's like, what if I roll a 1?
I'm really scared. This is
at
really
least
intense again. Why are you doing this to me? 2 games in a row.
Yeah, because the last one where I was down 2-0 was super intense.
Well, it was intense in that it might not have worked and gone horribly wrong.
Yeah, but remember how that was really hard to do? And it worked?
And this has happened. I love Hasselhoof.
He's probably the best hoof on the team.
I can agree with that. That was a
But
cool
you
game.
hate him!
No, I love it!
Yeah, I know! I know!
That was a cool, crazy game. Look, Wizard is the ghost.
And it was really fun to play. It was much trickier than I would have expected, and it was a pretty even game. I mean, the last few turns I had a distinct advantage, but he kicked the shit out of me in the first half, and none of us managed to score in our own turn. I am not gonna reroll. Also, look at my fan factor. 666.
Damn.
I know. Let's see who got an MVP.
Yes.
Ronnie James.
He deserves
and
it.
that guy.
That guy.